somos Soda Sprinkles, yo soy Blas y hoy va a ser un stream más serio de lo normal. Como hemos anunciado en nuestras historias de Instagram, va a ser un tanto más serio y vamos a hablar más de temas personales que al fin y al cabo van a afectar en nuestras creaciones, nuestras ilustraciones, nuestros streams, en todo, ¿vale? Y bueno, más que vida personal, que está muy relacionado, va a ser más nuestra situación. Entonces, vamos a comenzar por el principio. ¿Quieres empezar tú?
For those who speak English, we'll start explaining some serious stuff in Spanish, and then we'll switch into English. Well, we'll translate what we said, so be patient and wait until we finish with the Spanish part.
¿Empiezas tú?
Empieza tú si quieres. Es que justo estoy...
Es que como lo tuyo data más antiguo, y que lo hago yo, entonces...
No, espera. Entonces... Vale. Pues a ver, no sé cómo empezar a explicarlo, pero... A ver, para cortar la historia, en YouTube, como esto va a estar resubido a YouTube, en la descripción del mismo podemos poner el vídeo sin problema, el directo resubido en el que actualizamos nuestra vida y que tiene relación con esto. Perdón. Pero básicamente lo que ha ocurrido ha sido, durante todos estos meses, yo me he ido de casa, llevo como... Joder, espera. Vale, llevo como... desde noviembre tirando para Navidad y todo eso. Estoy... Bueno, me he ido de casa, me fui de casa de mis padres por temas, situación muy complicada. Y me fui al piso compartido de estudiantes que tenía Blas.
Que es donde estamos ahora mismo.
Que es donde estamos ahora mismo. Y estuvimos ahí, yo estaba estudiando en la universidad, tenía el dinero de mis becas, llevo ya 3 años en la universidad, y entonces tenía como una base, vale que no eran más de 10.000 euros, pero hablando así de números, pero era para mí suficiente, teniendo en cuenta que Blas tenía también el dinero de sus padres que le iban dando semanalmente. Aunque él no tuviera ahorros, pues tenía sus padres y eso. Entonces, pues íbamos bien y tal. Bueno, para mí, o sea, fue complicadísimo por el tema simplemente de irme. Yo siempre he sido una hija súper obediente y estudiosa y todo eso. Y era la primera cosa así loca que hacía. Y entonces para mí fue una rayada. Encima la situación familiar, bueno, el tema de mis abuelos y tal, he tenido muchas pérdidas demasiado fuertes. Mi madre está demasiado inestable mentalmente. Y bueno, todo muy complicado. O sea, en comparación a cómo estaba antes en casa de mis padres, pues yo lo he pasado y lo sigo pasando genial. No voy a decir malas palabras. Pero que lo he estado pasando bastante bien. O sea, yo prefiero estar 1000 veces en esta situación que antes, que estando a salvo y con mis padres, la verdad, sinceramente. Y entonces eso, yo he estado bien a pesar de que sentimentalmente los sucesos, o sea, han ido pasando muchas cosas que han sido horribles, pero así como colaterales a lo que iba pasando, pero el hecho de independizarme de esta forma, a pesar de que fuese de esta forma, pues ha ido bien. ¿Qué pasa? Que Blas tampoco es que tenga una buena relación tampoco con sus padres. No sabríamos decir cuál es peor que cuál, pero sí que era bastante mala. Y entonces él decidió hace poco también irse de su casa y eso causa que dependamos solo de mis ahorros. Que vamos bien, siendo muy sencillos, pero estamos bien. O sea, no estamos bien porque si no, no estaríamos haciendo este directo. Pero quiero decir que estamos en un piso, bueno, seguimos en el piso compartido en el que Blas comenzó y en el al que yo fui. Pero primero que la convivencia, creo que no estaba aquí, los compañeros, sí, no, la cosa no va bien y hemos llegado a un punto en el que, bueno, ya lo llevamos bastantes, ya creo que podría considerarse que llevamos casi un mes buscando trabajo por todas partes. Sin parar, a mí y yo teniendo muchísima menos experiencia que Blas, solo lo de la carrera, ¿vale? Que por cierto, me la he acabado dejando o más bien aplazando. Simplemente me he dado de baja de las últimas asignaturas del segundo cuatrimestre y para poder retomarlo cuando tenga suficientes ahorros y cuando quiera, en principio, se supone que es así que con lo de la carrera, bueno, la he dejado en stand-by, así que no pasaría nada, pero eso, teniendo en cuenta que solamente de 4 años de carrera llevo 2 y medio y que mi experiencia laboral es bastante baja, a diferencia de él, pues a mí me han llegado a contactar un montón de veces, algunas veces para timarme, otras veces sí, pero no ha llegado a salir bien y otras veces me han llegado, porque yo tiro a todo, ¿vale? A todo lo que vea que puedo mínimamente entrar, yo le tiro. Y algunas veces pues me han llamado para cosas que luego lo he leído bien y he dicho, yo no valgo para este trabajo, o sea, me piden cosas que no tengo y quieren que trabaje con ellos igualmente. No puede funcionar. Entonces yo por mi propio pie he tenido que rechazar esas ofertas. Total, que llevamos 2 o 3 semanas así con ese sistema de levantarnos, buscar trabajo tanto online como por toda la ciudad físicamente mandando currículums y nos están llamando, no está saliendo bien, parece ser. Sabemos que con la situación actual le cuesta a todo el mundo buscar trabajo, bueno, encontrar trabajo, entonces supongo que nos afecta a nosotros también. Y entonces ahora vamos con mis ahorros y sumamos el tema de que la situación en el piso compartido ya no puede sostenerse. Es que para eso es que preferimos volver con los padres de Blas a estar aquí. A ver si va bien la batería de mi móvil. Vale, sí. Entonces queremos movernos a otro piso. Pero, curiosamente, al par de pisos que estamos pensando en tirarle y le hemos tirado a uno, no nos contesta, no nos hace caso.
No cojo llamadas, no respondo los mensajes.
No, y entonces es como, no queréis ni darnos dinero por una parte laboral, ni aceptar dinero nuestro alquilándote un piso. Es como todo el mundo nos ignora de alguna forma muy rara. Y entonces estamos así. Yo ayer decidí llamar a mi madre y, o sea, hablarlo todo, porque yo no he hablado con mis padres ni con mi familia desde que me fui en noviembre. Estamos en abril. Y entonces, por una vez, llamé a mi madre, hablamos de todo lo que teníamos que hablar, así en 1 hora y pico, más o menos. Y al final de la conversación, y le dije, mira, no te llamo solo para esto. Tú me has preguntado qué tal estoy, porque al principio de la llamada me preguntó, ¿qué tal? ¿Estás mal, no? Y yo le dije varias veces que no le estaba llamando para conseguir nada de ella ni para pedirle nada, era solo para solucionar las cosas. Y al final sí que le dije, porque ella me preguntó y yo pues, le cuento mi situación actual, le dije mi situación actual. Y en plan, para poneros un poquito en contexto brevemente y diciéndolo fríamente, solo para ser breve, mis 2 abuelos fallecieron en menos de 6 meses, creo, entre el año pasado y este, y entonces la casa de mis abuelos está deshabitada. Y al final, cuando termine de contar esto, leeré un par de comentarios que creo que tengo en el directo de Instagram. Pero bueno, voy a proseguir. Entonces, la casa de mis abuelos queda deshabitada y yo tengo las llaves de mi abuela. Y le dije a mi madre, le sugerí que no encontramos piso, no encontramos trabajo, así que le sugerí que si podíamos irnos Blas y yo al piso de mis abuelos, porque es que se ve que están pagando luz, gas y agua y todo entre mi tío, que es su hermano. Tengo familia pequeña, digamos, así cercana, muy pequeña. Está mi tío, mi madre, el marido de mi madre y mis abuelos que ya no están, o siguen estando en otro plano, y yo. Y bueno, mi prima pequeña, pero eso no cuenta porque es muy pequeña. Entonces, la casa de mis abuelos está mitad y mitad. La mitad es de mi tío y la otra mitad es de mi madre, mía. Entonces, mi madre dijo que por ella bien, pero que hablaría con mi tío. Y hoy habló con mi tío. Mi tío es una persona horrible que ha tratado a toda su familia muy mal y es una persona muy víbora y retorcida. Es abogado, ¿vale? O sea, es abogado, con eso os lo digo todo. Se comporta como un abogado hasta con su propia familia, eso es interesante. Y entonces solo le importa él mismo. Y no sé, es lo peor, ¿vale? Es lo peor, es muy retorcido y muy mala persona. Y no lo digo por decir, pero prefiero no soltar cosas de él en este vídeo ni en público porque no procede. Yo no soy como... Y nadie se ha atrevido a plantarle cara. No sé por qué. Entonces mi madre habló con él. Él dijo que no. Que primero acabase la carrera. O sea, excusa barata, porque para mí terminar la carrera sería volver con mis padres, horrible, y Blas volver con los suyos, horrible, y no, porque somos inseparables y eso es algo que ni ellos ni nadie entiende, ningún adulto de nuestra familia entiende. Entonces es como, somos un pack, o sea, es que no estamos casados porque no tengo aquí el libro de familia, ¿sabes lo que te digo? Entonces, mi madre habló con mi tía abuela, que bueno, la llamamos tía, sin más, que es una de las hermanas de mi abuelo, la más pequeña. Habló incluso con ella y dijo lo mismo, que ella encantada de que fuésemos a su casa, pero que tenía que acabar los estudios primero. O sea que no, porque ya os he dicho lo que eso supone. Entonces es como no tengo apoyo por ningún miembro de mi familia, por ninguno. Y mi madre, después de decirme todo esto, de no haber entendido nada de lo que le expliqué, después de todo, como último esto me dice, bueno, podemos pasarte 100 euros al mes para que vayas, pues de momento que vayas bien, no sé qué, podemos ir pasándote 100 euros al mes. Y es como, no le he aceptado porque, primero porque puede ser una trampa, un chantaje, trampa y luego usarlo en mi contra de alguna forma, porque estos son así, es mi madre, pero ya veis, es muy duro tener que aceptar que no puedes confiar en tu madre. O que tienes que ir con mind games o algo así, a anticiparte a lo que puede pasar, no sé qué. Es muy duro porque es tu madre y ya he pasado muchas cosas malas con ella para que ahora se supone que me he abierto 100% a ella y no puedo, o sea, y que no ha salido bien y que no puedo volver a abrirme con ella. Aunque sí que pienso ser 100% sincera porque ya no estoy bajo su techo y puedo decir lo que quiero. Entonces, no contamos con mi familia. No contamos con ningún tipo de apoyo económico, salvo lo que me queda de los... Que encima me dijo que no gastase el dinero que tenía ahorrado porque era para los estudios. Y es como, prefieren... Les duele más que no acabe la carrera que, que el hecho de que pueda estar en la calle sin nada. A toda mi familia les da igual, les da igual. Entonces... Hoy ha pasado eso, entre anoche y hoy, y hemos recurrido a una amiga nuestra que también sí que nos ha querido ayudar, porque es muy buena amiga y persona, y nos ha dado opciones de quedarnos en su casa, o, bueno, hubo otra opción, pero que ambas tienen sus inconvenientes, que son pequeños, pero son, o sea, podríamos aceptarlo, ¿no? En plan, o sea, porque las únicas soluciones que tenemos son esas, pero tienen sus cositas. Y podemos explicarlas, pero quiero ser más o menos breve así de primeras. Y luego lo hemos dejado ahí. Le hemos expuesto nuestras dudas inconvenientes a ella. Y aún estamos esperando su respuesta. Y luego hemos recurrido a pedirle consejo al hermano de Blas porque es mayor que nosotros y ha pasado por lo mismo. Se independizó con 18 años, un poco más, con menos edad que nosotros, pero se independizó por su cuenta y ahora le va bastante bien. Y le hemos pedido consejo, pero todavía no nos ha contestado, imaginamos, porque tiene sus cosas que hacer y estamos a la espera, pero aún así estamos muy nerviosos y un poco mal, porque es como cuanto antes nos vayamos de aquí es que mejor, porque lo estamos pasando muy mal. Serious news? Yeah, some serious news. Can you speak English? I don't speak Spanish. Yeah, don't worry. We said before that we will explain the situation in Spanish first, and then we'll switch into English. So please be patient, and it will be great if you could just wait a minute because I'm about to finish my part in Spanish. So please wait a second and we'll get into the English part. Vale, continúo. Que es que estaba diciendo una persona que hablásemos en inglés. Y le explico que ya luego. Bueno, está bien. Total, que Estamos esperando a la respuesta de nuestra amiga, a la respuesta del hermano de Blas. Y hoy tocaba directo. Bueno, hemos estado durante un ratito mandando peticiones a ofertas de trabajo por internet. Ya mañana, si eso, iríamos a mandar currículums en físico. Pero aún así hoy tocaba stream y hemos dicho, bueno, ¿qué vamos a hacer en el stream? Y pensamos que lo mejor sería explicar esto, porque yo creo que sigue siendo muy, muy fácil para nosotros mantener el horario de días, de lunes, miércoles y sábado, porque... lunes, jueves y sábado, porque es... ¿Sabéis? O sea, yo creo que podemos perfectamente, yo por mi parte puedo perfectamente, pero el horario, pues en cuanto pudiésemos ese día, pero avisaríamos de todas formas por Instagram de que en breves minutos o en un par de horas haríamos el stream. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bueno, estamos explicando cosas bastante serias de nuestra situación, o sea que estamos un poco regular. Si quieres escuchar la historia desde el principio y sabes inglés, puedes esperarte a que ahora pasemos a explicar esto en inglés, o si no, en cuanto acabemos el directo lo subiremos a YouTube. 𝗙𝗹𝗪𝗀𝗀, el mismo nombre que aquí, pero en YouTube. Lo vamos a subir y vas a poder saber la situación desde el principio. Pero si te quedases aquí con nosotros lo agradeceríamos bastante. Total, que esa es la situación. Entonces, aparte de avisar de que queríamos, bueno, del tema del horario, pues también queríamos, de paso, agradecer primero a todo el mundo que nos ha estado apoyando y que ha estado en los directos, o que incluso que día a día o cuando subimos un dibujo le deis a me gusta, comentáis a cualquier persona que nos haya podido hacer commissions y que nos haya apoyado de cualquier forma. Se agradece muchísimo y ahora más que nunca es como que sabemos que tenemos poca audiencia y todo eso, pero bueno, se hace lo que se puede y es como tenemos muchísimas ganas de trabajar en lo que sea, y más si es de arte, o sea, enfocado al arte. De hecho, estoy diseñando una portada, un diseño de post para descuentos de commissions. De hecho, hoy tenía pensado ponerme con ello, porque es solo la parte ilustrativa, estética. Lo que es la oferta la puedo lanzar ya. Mi cumple es la semana que viene, así que sería una buena razón para lanzar este tipo de ofertas, aparte de la situación. Y eso, entonces, por favor, si pudierais difundir este vídeo o tenerlo bastante en cuenta, pues se agradecería muchísimo. Si queréis cualquier tipo de dibujo de encargo, commission es encargo en inglés. Si queréis cualquier tipo de encargo de dibujo, conocéis alguna oportunidad, alguna editorial, cualquier tipo de cosa, trabajo que pudiésemos desempeñar, sería 100%, o sea, agradecido, pero vamos, con el alma. Ya no solo dibujo, tareas pequeñas, podéis contactar con nosotros. Como digo, difundir el vídeo, cualquier tipo de apoyo os agradecería, pero sobre todo, pues si es alguna oportunidad real, sería lo que más se agradecería. Entonces eso, por mi parte, ese sería todo lo que tengo que decir, así resumido lo que ha ocurrido. Bueno, thank you for the little hearts, love you. Y contestando a un comentario del Instagram Live, dice: tranquilos, la situación está así en todos lados, mucho ánimo. Sí, somos conscientes de que es complicado encontrar empleo a día de hoy por toda la situación a nivel mundial que hay, pero realmente es que nos estamos jugando muchísimo, o sea, todo. Y somos jóvenes, de lo que más se necesita hoy en día. O sea, que creemos que tenemos, o sea, yo llevo estudiada prácticamente una carrera entera y le queda un mes telemático para terminar ya su ciclo formativo. Entonces somos personas formadas, con idiomas, con jóvenes, con ganas y que tenemos un montón de posibilidades, pero por alguna razón no se llevan a cabo, o sea, no dan sus frutos pues la capacidad que tenemos, nadie la quiere aprovechar, parece ser. Tendremos mala suerte, porque creo que es mucho cuestión de suerte. Un gran porcentaje de esto es suerte, yo creo, o 50-50. Entonces eso. Gracias por los ánimos, muchísimas gracias, al igual que por estar en el directo. Y eso por mi parte sería eso. No sé si ahora Blas quiere decir algo en español.
Me mueve la pierna.
Vale, perdón.
Me pone nerviosa.
Pocas veces me mueve la pierna, pero ahora es algo serio. Vale, pues por mi parte en español ya estaría. Podemos pasar a inglés ahora. Okay, so I just finished my part in Spanish. If Blas wants to keep going in Spanish, will be great. If not, we can. Ten cuidado porque we can switch to English.
Bueno. ¿Qué se te enfoca a ti?
Bueno, Instagram Live, no sé si terminarlo. De hecho, sí, puedo terminar No, mejor no. Voy a intentar, ¿vale? Ahora va a ser muy poco dinámico esto, pero voy a intentar mover la cámara para que podáis ver a Blas y para que podáis escuchar su parte en inglés, si estáis interesados.
Bueno, vamos a voltearlo así.
Bueno, espera, no, voy a terminar el directo. Gracias por escucharme. Ahora vamos a proceder a hacer el directo en inglés, pero bueno, eso es todo. Voy a subir esto voy a fijarlo en el canal para que pueda ser difundido más fácilmente y que quede testimonio de esto. Así que nada, gracias por la atención. Nos vemos en Twitch, nos vemos aquí mismo en Instagram y gracias por el apoyo y todo eso.
You just hold up a bit.
I'm just posting the Instagram live from this live stream on Instagram, so we can start another one in Instagram too in English. So please just hold on a minute. I am ready to hear. Okay, thank you. Just a minute, please. Just a second. Okay. Let me get sure that it has been uploaded successfully, and then we can start in English. Yeah, no problem, I will. Okay, thank you. Una cosa, esto significa... copiar link, share,
insights.
Vale, esto sería 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Ah, vale, sí es esto. Cancel.
¿Lo has eliminado?
No, creo que lo he puesto en el grid, ¿no? Vale, espera, que me pongo nervioso. No sé qué he hecho. Ay, bueno, mira, ya... I have my mobile with Japanese, like in Japanese, so I can't understand everything, so I'm a bit confused right now. ¿Puedo ver en tu móvil? Oh man, so what can I do?
Cambiarte el idioma y hacerlo rápido.
Esto es editar.
Creo que es una... Me suena que solo se puede hacer cuando lo vayas a subir.
No, se puede ocultar del perfil también.
Una vez lo vayas a subir.
No, pero luego se puede.
Solo lo podrías quitar del perfil, creo.
Tío, no sé qué. Uy, vale, mira, voy a jugármela y a ver si... Okay, let me... ¿Puedo meterme en tus lives? Es que esto tampoco sale como en el móvil. Well, it seems that I can't fix the live stream on the main, like, gallery or something, so let's start another one, I guess. After this stream, I will try to again to do it again.
All right. Okay, let's start. Y'all ready? Our situation is fucked. Basically, let's start from the beginning. So I couldn't stand anymore her home life, her conditions, her parents, basically, they were arguing all day long, okay, and created a fucking disgusting ambience. It made her feel insecure, hurt, harmed, and basically the the feelings she had couldn't be understood anymore. Okay, so she decided. She was always talking to me about it. She decided to go away from home. Okay, to escape, more abruptly saying it, and she went into this flat. Okay, a flat I am living with some other flatmates. The reasoning about behind this is because I was studying here, so I could take her in. Okay, I could take her in. She could leave her home and had a place in which stay. So, well, we had a great time. We still have a great time, actually, but the problem is she only had some savings and some school, government helps, monetary helps for students. So she just had some savings and that those monetary helps, but no more. She actually left her university career. I
Me.
And the reasoning behind this is various. For one, she had already learned the essential learnings in the first 2 years. Okay, the human figure, composition, the most important things she had already learned. And now she was in her third year, and they weren't teaching anything. Like, basically, if you compare this third year signatures to the first or second year signatures, no subjects. I'm sorry, subjects. They weren't teaching shit. Actually, they were teaching, but not the material. They were teaching ideologies. So for that part, we also had talked about leaving her career. Carrera? Grade, I guess. Yeah, her studies, basically.
Yeah, my college studies.
So this would mean that we had to find a job. Okay. For the other part, in my case, I was actually doing okay. I'm about to end my own studies because I just have a month left to finish them. Okay, and but recently, there was one day that my parents, which this is an entirely different topic, but it is related to this. My parents are Chinese and inherently, well, first generation Chinese, and inherently they are shitty. I consider them to have horrible values. They do have antiquated, let's say, archaic values. They say they value family, but they basically had given birth to me just to take care of them when they're old. And they didn't show me any love. Actually, instead, they gave me beatings, they gave me physical castigo?
Punishment.
Physical punishments, yeah. They are unforgiving, okay? They had me working all day, all night, every day, all month, all year on their restaurant, in which I had no choice but to accept whatever they given me. Whatever they told me to do, I had to do it unless I wanted your parents' house at, yeah. Unless I was to get a beating, okay? They also didn't show me any love, per se, you know? Your parents or anyone's parents would give you love, you know? Or affection, or, yeah, I'm proud of you. They never said that stuff to me. That's why at one point I asked, you know, if the reason we're so loving between each other is because we didn't have any love at first, you know, not by anyone or parents or anyone. They beat me because if I didn't want to do something, they would beat the shit out of me. And that's why I consider it antiquated, because things can be talked, things can be asked, things can be talked, yeah, again, between two persons or more. So basically, you know, the environment was not healthy at all. I have supported it. I have endured this, I'm sorry. I have endured this for 19 years, okay? I'm 19 years. And as of today, up until today, I was enduring this. And you might ask, this is... You could have reported this to the police. Yeah, I could have. But have you ever considered you a minor with no one else to take care of you, or that option never even got into your head, you know, because they had enclosed you in a box and left you no choice but to listen to them. You never questioned it, and now that you're an adult, you don't have any proof. You were the proof, but now you don't have that proof because you are already grown. How can they believe you, you know? It is ridiculous. It is. So basically, this comes to, why am I telling this? This is background story for my decision making, and I did the same as her. I'm sorry. I did the same as her and left home. Finally, after all these years.
Because my situation wasn't the best.
Yeah, her situation wasn't great either. Both of our situations. I got more into detail because I got into it. I wanted to talk more detailed about my situation. She could have, but
yeah, if you want more details of my story with my parents and stuff, we can talk about it
on another stream.
Yeah, next stream you can ask me whenever you want.
Yeah.
But let's say that it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Because I left home, so it was pretty bad. Not because I wanted to, like, capricho. Like, I didn't left for nothing, but because for a really important reason.
Are you gonna go back, or obviously no? If I have no choice, if I end up on the street, if I end up dying, if I am yeah, of course. But as it is, going back to that place is not living. It's worse than living. It's worse than dying, I could say, because you have no
choice to.
You are not free,
Yeah,
per se. Okay.
you can't look for a job. You can't look for doing things outside their home and their rules and whatever. So
Okay. So I make the decision to leave as she did, and be together. Problem is, I actually asked them peacefully if I could leave already home to find a job, if I could have some money as my brother did in his time. Man, you got us. Thank you. Thank you. You're really kind. And as my brother did, he got some money to leave and to find a job and find his own way of living. But I asked peacefully and nicely, my father, because of the two, he's the more understanding. Okay, but he said no. Why? Because I already got a laptop, because I already got a mobile phone. I mean, those things seemed like secondary. And after all, I have done more than my brother. Like, either way, I could have, if not the same money as my brother did, a bit less. But not even that. My parents didn't want to give me any money. So after that, because after one day that they like assumed I was going to, not fair, that means they just hate you or something. Yeah. And one day they assumed that I was going to stay on the restaurant because never get into restaurant work or anything like that unless you don't have any choice because it's horrible. Okay. Um, they assumed that I was going to stay in the restaurant to help them out, but I was just starting my internship on an editorial. Okay, I think it is on a, for my studies. I was going to go into an internship, and that was my first day, and they didn't want me to go into my internship just because they wanted help on the restaurant. And they were the ones saying, your studies are important, are very important. But then when I have the first day of internship, they do not want to give me the chance. So I had enough. I left. And you know what? I was actually going to return the next weekend. Okay, I was going to return the next weekend. But when I went to my internship, when I finished it for the day, I returned home. I see my father and my uncle going about because I study in a different city. They came up to me on a different city, and that was the point when I was like, man, they're psychotic. This is the finishing line. They crossed the line. They're fucking crazy. Chinese people are fucking crazy. Don't take it as a racist comment, but from what I've seen, I personally think that they have antiquated values, as I say. They don't see more than what they see in the first plane,
first sight.
at first sight. Yeah, that is abuse, bro. And
it's not about the race, but the culture.
the ideology, man.
Yeah.
That's dangerous. Any kind of ideology, but especially in this case, in this context, I I finally saw that this was enough. I couldn't take it anymore, so I went away from home. But what did that mean? That would mean that I have to rely on her savings and on her school government helps, monetary helps.
And the thing was that I escaped from home too, so I had no parents' help. We just had my money, like what I've been saving for my studies. Now we're spending it
To survive.
to survive. I even left my studies temporarily. Like I can't. ¿Cómo retomarlos? I can retake them whenever I want. I think it's supposed to be like that, but yeah, the money that I was saving for my studies, we're spending it to survive.
So to say your parents are stupid and not fair, I agree. That's why I left, man. So you guys need to get a job, I guess. Oh, we have been looking like non-stop online and physically here on the city I'm studying in. We have sent our curriculums vitae, our resumes. I'm sorry, our resumes. Nobody calling. Actually, and if they call, they are scams. You are losing money rather than gaining money. So
it will be like that, or there were people who they were like legal and real, but they didn't accept us in the end. So
yeah, look.
And people didn't. We're looking for a different place to live, because here we're pretty bad. Like I'd rather to go to his parents' house rather than being here. But nobody wants to rent us.
It's
anything.
Like no one wants to. No one wants to hire us. Neither they want to rent us a room even. We're actually
That's pretty weird. Like,
it's like they don't want us to gain any money, and they don't want us to give them money, and that means we're losing either way. So we are in Spain, okay? We are in Spain. We don't want to specify where, but basically we're in Spain, and the problem is I have been working on my restaurant's shit, my parents' shithole enterprise or whatever you say, since I was around 8 years old or even less. Like a kid around that age shouldn't even be working. I don't say even legally, illegally, because obviously it is illegal. No one at that age should be working,
Spain is a good country, is it? Yeah, it is. It is, but with this pandemic situation, we're like a lot of people lost their jobs, and it's pretty difficult. Like we were getting over
another crisis.
An economical crisis. We were doing fine, like really fine, until this situation came out.
The pandemic.
The pandemic came out, and then the situation is going down again. But we were fine.
Yeah, in Spain, especially COVID has affected negatively. Lucky those ones that have survived and not gone down because of COVID, but we did. In Spain, we did. But problem is, I have been working since I was 8, and no one is taking me in, man. Like, even if you have experience, this is fucking strange.
I had even more possibilities, like more people who wanted me to work for them.
Yeah, and she didn't have any experience.
I'm just a student, you know. I have no experience working at anything. Well, I have skills, but not working on something. Like through my life, I've learned to cook, to take care of kids, and those kind of things, but not working, you know. So, what age were you when you was working at the restaurant?
Well, I said it already like 2 times, but since I was 9 or 8 years old, and no kid around that age should work in anything. They have in the past, but because they had conditions that were unhuman, okay? But today, in this day and age, no one should, because we live in the best time, in the best healthiest, yeah, obviously. But in this age, I mean, not especially this situation about the pandemic, but in this day and age of there's a lot of health and you know, compare them to any other space in time. What the fuck does a child abuse? Yeah, it is illegal, but your parents exploit you, and you don't even know the situation you're in. You don't even know if it's normal or not, because you don't know what is normal. Okay, but yeah, let's sum up everything and say that I left, and now we are both relying on her savings, and we don't have any chance to, yeah, don't worry, man, we don't have any chance to find balance. Yeah, to find balance, to gain money, to work. So we're in a shitty situation. The conclusion is, you have seen our work, you have seen our art. It is the thing we're best at. We don't say the only thing we're good at, but it's the best we're at. And seeing that we're trying to find a job and everything, and especially we don't care if it is a job that doesn't involve our specialty, you know, our art or our drawings. We have been throwing our resumes over to supermarkets or restaurants, and no one is picking us. Okay, so the thing is, we are trying to say that we're opening commissions. Well, we already did, but especially we're going to open commissions for a smaller price. Okay, you guys are talented though, but why you not coming famous? Because
we're not lucky enough, I guess.
Or unfortunately, the real world doesn't care about us, or you know, there are many other artists that are seen more. Hola, Mary. And hit the spotlight and shadow us, you know, put us on the shadow.
Estamos comentando cosas súper importantísimas para
personalísimas.
La versión en español, bueno, estamos en Twitch, y la versión en español del directo de Instagram ya la he subido.
Está en
mi perfil.
El apartado de IGTV.
Sí, porque no sé todavía muy bien cómo ponerlo en
es que tiene el móvil en japonés.
Lo tengo en japonés y no...
pero bueno.
No lo entiendo todo, pero bueno, gracias por pasarte. Estamos ahora explicándolo en inglés. Y...
Por si te interesa escucharlo aquí directamente, ¿vale?
The algorithm, yes.
Okay, so the thing is, we don't have any money. Well, we do, but it is running out really quickly. We're trying every day to find a job. No one is picking us, no one is hiring us, and we're opening commissions. Well, one of us already opened, but we're opening commissions for those who are interested in helping us because we are in a shitty situation. Um, and for a small price, you can get a drawing. That is the condition. Just please help us. That is a cry of help, basically. And
I'm not used to do this, to ask people for help. But we've reached a point where
yeah,
even my we don't have the support from anyone, like even from my family. I've talked to them for the first time in almost half year, talking to them, trying to resolve our problems and stuff, and finally asking them for help, and they didn't want.
They ignored her.
They ignored me. So I don't have my family's support. I don't have we don't have anyone's support but each other's, because we're in this together, and
Lol.
Okay. We're in this together, so we have each other, but
let's sum this up. Okay. Both of our families are hateful, are toxic, are abusive. We don't know which family is more than the other, okay? But the reason we left home is because of that. We both left. None of the families are up to helping us. We're running out of money. No one is hiring us. And the only escape and the only help we could have are art commissions. Basically, you ask us for a drawing and pay us for that. And that would help us survive. Basically, we're human. We need food and we need a roof under where to sleep, you know. And instead, if you pay for us for a drawing, you get a drawing. If you want to have something in your mind represented, okay. So that will be all. That's the news. It's heartbreaking for a lot of people. We don't say this if we don't have any other choice, you know, because if we had found a job, we maybe could have done this stream, you know, but in a more informative way. But today we are telling you guys that we are in need. We need your help. And it's heartbreaking both for us, especially because we are trying to survive, and heartbreaking for you guys to hear all of this. So thank you for listening at the very least. And if you ask us for a commission, that will be like, it will make my day, my month, my year, you know.
I'm literally
literally.
I am in UK. That's fine. Like, thank you so much just for listening to us. You are doing so much, but we need a little bit more than that. Just if anybody, like, if someone is in a good position to help a bit more, it will be great. It doesn't matter the country, I think.
I mean,
online commissions.
I don't know. You were you know, an adult already, right? You could send us the money through PayPal or anything. If you ever want a drawing from us, any one of us. So we appreciate a lot your support over chat, of course. but unfortunately that doesn't pay the bills, doesn't pay the food. We appreciate it a lot. It is heartwarming, but at the same time doesn't feed us. That's why we're explaining our situation in case someone wants to actively help. um, and why are we saying that this is a serious stream or a serious topic to talk about? It is because if we don't have any money, we don't make streams. Basically, we don't make streams. We don't have even for food. How can we ever allow us to have an internet connection, electricity to stream for everyone? And again, we get that we don't have many viewers, but even if just one viewer helps us, we'll be forever in favor, in debt for that person. We will really appreciate it. So if you have any friends that are interested in getting a drawing or a position in a how do you say it, in an office or whatever, any kind of job that it is related to art, and we could lend a hand, it will be really, really, really appreciated.
Yes, I almost have a degree. I've been studying fine arts for almost 3 years, like 2.5, and he's finishing his artistic studies too.
Yeah.
So
Like I said a long time ago, I just have 1 month left. Thankfully, I am about to get my title, my school degree. She also was about to end it, just 1 or 2 years left. But as we said previously, she left because of ideologies, nothing to teach, feeling of uselessness,
yeah,
so
and I wouldn't care about it if I was okay, but I needed to do things, and university was stealing time, and it was a waste of time
yeah.
for me in this situation. Like I don't need, I don't have time to waste, and if I can retake my studies later in time, then
Yeah. So
I decided that the best was left for now my studies.
yeah. So this would be our situation basically. You can rewatch this if you missed the first part. Um, the last live, this one is in English entirely. If you're interested in hearing it in Spanish, it is the second to last IGTV.
Sí,
Okay.
hola a todos los que habéis venido a este Instagram Live. Estamos hablando de cosas muy serias y en las que podríais
Estamos en
ayudar.
la calle, coño, casi que estamos
Podríais
en la calle.
ayudar un montón. Entonces, esto que estamos diciendo ahora lo tenéis en español subido a mi cuenta de Instagram.
El último IGTV.
Sí, está en español y podéis verlo, difundirlo, lo que queráis.
Vale.
Ahora estamos en inglés y se agradece un montón que estéis aquí. Aunque no entendáis algunos inglés, puede ser, pero bueno.
Claro, cuando acabe este será el último y el que estará en castellano será el penúltimo, ¿vale? Así que nada, estamos a la mierda básicamente y hacemos pedidos a descuentos y no te puedes imaginar, bro.
Sí, pronto subimos ofertas.
Claro. Es que si no dibujamos, es que no nos pillan en ningún lado. Así que lo único que podemos hacer es hacer pedidos de dibujo y los vamos a hacer a un precio bastante bajo. ¿Vale? So that will be all. Today's stream is really short because we plan on drawing, watch a movie just to get our hopes up, to be a little more happy, because we're in the shit. Well, we want to commit suicide, okay?
So let's Disney to
Let's see Disney, this multimillionaire company that will suck my balls and my cock.
Work, but they won't
but the movies
contract us.
are beautiful, so they can cheer us up because we're in the shit.
Yes.
And that will be all. Thank you for listening, for staying there, for understanding, of course. Even if you don't help actively asking us a commission, thank you for listening, for staying there.
You can share this video with your friends.
Yeah, with anyone who is interested in a drawing, any type of drawing. I mean, I wouldn't mind drawing a portrait, a scene, you know, a landscape you took a photo from, or your pet, anything.
Yeah, and we know that there are millions and millions of people who are even in worse than us, but we have to try. Like, we are young, we have talents.
Our life is starting now.
Yeah, our life is
because
starting
we
now,
never lived until we were together or until we were shown love, which was between each other and not from our parents to us.
Yeah,
you know.
So if you like a bit what we do, if you think like we are cool, or you're getting along with us, if you appreciate us just a bit, it would be great if you could help us, or to contact with someone to reach people who could help us.
Yeah. So yeah.
We'll keep uploading on next streams, like near streams. But this is the situation for now.
We hope it goes well. So this way we can continue streaming and keeping ourselves. So
this is everything for. Oh, Lou, you entered the live stream just when
we were about to finish. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Hello. Anyways, I think
we're talking about serious shit. The stream will be on Twitch. I'll try to upload it to YouTube as soon as I can. You can find an IGTV actually on ICE Instagram. This one will be uploaded now. It is in English. We're explaining the situation.
Yeah, this is the English version.
Yeah.
So sorry for you just entered the live stream just when we were about to finish it, but you can rewatch it
on Twitch. The first half is in Spanish, the second half is in English.
And here on Instagram you have separated both the Spanish version and the English version.
The English version will be uploaded right away. You know, when we finish it here, you can see it on IGTV section of her profile. All fine. We're sorry, we have to end this stream.
Because tomorrow we have to wake up early to resolve a couple of things.
I forgot.
To solve a couple of things. Just looking for a job, as always. So we have to wake up early and we want to finish this. Just send you the message and then...
Yeah, we can send it to you actually.
Yeah.
When I finish.
I will look at it later then. Okay, thank you. It will be really appreciated because it's super important to us. Thank you so much for coming anyways.
Serious talk, you know. We might end up in the streets, I'm sorry. We might end up with no money at all. So listening at the very least will make us happy, I guess.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone for listening.
Yes, thank you so much. As we said before, we're not famous at all. We don't have almost audience or something, but we at least have to try anything, everything. Like we have to try this. So thank you for listening to us, for trying to help us, and see you in Saturday, I think.
Yep.
Lovely.
See you.
Good luck. Thank you so much.